Hello and welcome to Ipswich Museum. Ipswich Museum. Right, we were in Ipswich all yesterday, we did all the sites, and now we've got the museums to do. We've got 3 to do. I don't know if we're going to fit them all in today, but this is Ipswich Museum. We're starting in the basement, in the far corner, and it's all war things.
Yeah, it's cool.
Looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Looks a very good museum, and it's free. Free. So let's have a good look round, and we'll show you what we see. Now I'm loving this little air raid shelter down here, but the thing which has caught my eye to start with is this beautiful radio. It's got music coming out of it. Do you like that, Mazzy?
Yeah, I do actually.
Well, I'm going to put a bit of a downer on it.
Oh, what?
The music isn't coming out of that. The music's coming out of some kind of little player down here in that cupboard, I can tell.
Oh, you're just so clever.
So that's not actually on, but it is beautiful. And it is nice music. So in the first cupboard, there's 2 things which have caught my eye. A grenade, obviously. A Mills grenade there. In fact, number 5, that's quite nice. What's that? That's just identity discs. But look at this. It's called a tank mask. I've never seen anything like that before. You don't like that, do you, Mazzy? You think it's a bit scary?
It's a bit freaky.
It looks like it's out of a film. Mad Max or something. Now this has caught my eye because I've got one of these. I've found quite a few of these in the past. But I've actually got one of these, exactly the same, given to me by my friend John Mann. I think it's the same. Right, first task for you, Mazzy. If you go over there, there's a question for you.
Oh.
It says, would you have survived the war? Most of the men have gone away to war. As a woman, do you join the land army, wait for the men to come home, or go to work in an engineering factory? What do you do?
C.
C, you're off to work.
Yeah.
Right, you've got to lift the flap up for the answer, it says. Oh, that's exactly what you're doing. Look, you're in an engineering factory. That's what they did.
How did they know I was going to say that?
I don't know, they're just clever. If you'd have picked something else and lifted it up, it'd have probably said, join the land army. You'd have picked it up, and it'd have been a picture of the land army.
That's magic.
Here's another one for you, Mazzy.
Yeah.
Food is rationed and there are not many sweets to buy. Can you have 3 ounces a week, 6 ounces a week, or 10 ounces a week?
Well, I'd like 10 ounces, but I'm going to go with 3.
3, okay. Yeah. If you lift the lid, it'll tell you the answer.
Yeah, I've got it right.
3 ounces, you're right again. Well done. Mazzy?
Yeah?
Right, they've declared peace. The war is over, yeah?
Right.
So what do? Do you celebrate with a party, mourn your loved ones who you've lost, or give thanks that it's all over?
Probably B.
B, mourn the loved ones you've lost.
Yeah.
Well, lift the lid up. Let's see if you're right.
Or C.
You can't have B or C.
B. I'll go with B.
No, you just say you're glad it's all over.
No, it's not. It's B.
It's all over, Vida. It's all over.
Oh.
Yay, it's over. Which has to be, give
C.
thanks that it's all over. So, you failed. You would be rubbish as a woman in wartime.
That's rubbish.
So in here you've got various gas masks. You've got one for a baby there, which Mazzy doesn't like. And then various other masks down here. And one of these rattles, which we've seen before. And this is what I like about going to so many museums. You really do start to learn stuff. I wouldn't have known what that was 6 months ago, apart from a football rattle. But they used to rattle it like a warden would go through the streets saying, right, get your gas masks on and rattle it above his head. I've got a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Right, you've got to give up your old saucepans in the war, Mazzy.
Okay. No trouble.
Why do they need your saucepans to send to the troops for making aircraft or for making the air raid wardens tea? B, for making aircraft.
Yay!
Yay, you're right. Well done.
Say.
Don't look like a saucepan, does it? I don't believe this place is meant to be haunted. I think it's the next museum we're going into. But that door just closed on its own. It was all the way here. Just went in on its own. And that scared you, didn't it?
I'm a little bit scared.
It was quite terrifying, it has to be said.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's haunted here. There's a photograph there of a Zeppelin gone down. That is huge. This one's a good one for you, Mazzy.
Yeah.
This is like a metal detectorist's question. You find an unusual metal object in a field. Do you collect it as a souvenir, ignore it, or tell the air raid warden? This would have been in the war.
Oh, I was going to say, because if it was today, I'd take it home. But yeah, you tell the air raid warden.
Go on then, let's have a look. Why would you tell him?
Because
it might be an unexploded bomb.
Well...
I disagree with that. If it was an unusual metal object, I'd know it's an unusual metal object. If it was a bomb, I'd know it were a bomb. Did you say Hoard? Oh, it does look like a Hoard. Oh my God, are they gold? A gold Hoard. So this is an Hoard found in North Suffolk in Wickham Market. Iron Age. So it was from 15 AD. Jesus was still alive, I think. That is unbelievable. 840 coins buried in a large pottery jar. It's the largest hoard of Iron Age gold coins discovered in Britain since 1849. Beautiful. So we've come into the fossil section now. Now these look really cool, but they're all just marine life and things like that. I thought that were going to be off a mammoth, but it's not. But look at the size of that. We didn't know what it was, but if you look inside there, look, Mazzy, you've got them two big things where the tusks would have been.
Yeah.
Because that is an Indian elephant skull.
That is so big.
We have found some woolly mammoth. There you go. Tusk of a woolly mammoth. And we're going to show you the biggest woolly mammoth, a real life size woolly mammoth, later on in this museum. It's fantastic. You've got teeth here off all different animals. Now, I'm going to say the numbers. If I say the numbers, will you say what animal they're off?
Yeah, of course.
This one's got me, a mastodon. I don't know what a mastodon is. Is it a dinosaur? Someone tell me what a mastodon is, but they're both off a mastodon. You've got this one, which is off a woolly mammoth. I know that much. That's also off a woolly mammoth. Why it's so small, I don't know. Number 9, is that a pig?
That is, yeah.
That's a pig. Number 10, that looks like a 3-toed horse tooth. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah.
Number 11, I'm not sure. Do you know?
Ox or a bison.
Ox or bison. Number 5, that's got to be an elk, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 17?
Fish.
A fish.
Yeah.
Didn't know fish had teeth. Anyway. 15?
A wolf fish.
Wolf fish. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's number 13? That's nice.
A shark's tooth.
Shark's tooth. Okay, that'll do. I guessed some of them, right? This one's a woolly rhino. I've never heard of a woolly rhino before. That must be like dinosaur ages. You know, when woolly mammoths were around. Never heard of a rhino version. There you go again. Woolly rhino again. I'm guessing that's a jawbone, is it? A woolly mammoth. Lower jaw and teeth, it says. Got a big stick. It's a bit more exciting than you think, actually. Think of horse racing, Ipswich racecourse. Now look at the very old drawing someone's done. You've got the big posts here. That's one of them. We're talking from about 1800. It says on it there, 2-year-old starting post from the racecourse in Ipswich. How cool is that? Got some human skeleton, well, a human skeleton in there. Human heads and a gorilla head. A full skeleton of a Mazzy. And a horse's head. Look at the size of horses' heads.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Got some strange full skeletons up here as well. That one, it says a dog. That's a big dog. Looks like a greyhound. Swan, that must be. I don't know what this one is. Can't see a sign for that. It's actually there, but I can't reach it. And that looks like an ostrich or an emu. I want to know what this one is. I wonder if I could read that. Oh, it's a 4145. Don't know. Answers on a postcard. And up here, something off a whale. That is big.
Whale skull.
A whale skull?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says there. A whale's skull. Jesus. And they just keep coming. That's off a straight-tusked elephant. That's big. And this is a rib off a whale. Various whale bits in there. What have we got in here? That's off a bear.
I think it's deer, isn't it?
That's a bear one, I recognise that.
Oh.
Number 7, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bear. Is there anything else?
Number 12 is a large cat. Oh my god.
Large cat?
Yeah.
Very large cat. That's off a deer. Yeah. What's number 9?
Yeah, I can't say it. But no, I don't know. It's a rib.
A rib.
Yeah.
Do you know what that shiny silver thing is there?
That?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's indium.
What's indium?
It's the metal that they use in electronic touchscreens.
Oh.
Indium. So I've seen on the Scottish side the Giant's Causeway, but we're desperate to get to Ireland and see the Irish side, aren't we?
Yes.
And that's 4 pieces from it.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
That's one of my dream destinations, is the Giant's Causeway. It's just every stone is in that shape. Now that's the first error I've seen in here. They're trying to say that is an ammonite fossil, number 2, and it's clearly a saxophone. Doesn't that look like a saxophone?
I thought it was a pipe.
A pipe? It could be a pipe, yeah. So you're excited by this, what is it?
It's an oyster shell.
Is it an oyster?
I imagine.
There's bigger ones though, isn't there? It is massive.
Look at it, check the size out.
It's big, but I've seen bigger than that. I think they can grow to like 6, 8 feet long, I'm not sure.
That's the biggest one I've ever
But it is
seen.
big. Imagine the size of the pearl, what might come out of that.
I'd have it round me neck.
No, you won't, I'd sell it. Do you reckon that's Sutton Hoo? This big picture. I think that's the Sutton Hoo ship, which they've found. We're full of loads of amazing pieces of gold, which we will show you at some point on this journey. And we will be going to Sutton Hoo soon. But yeah, that's beautiful.